Inhale the arms up and exhale, forward fold. Inhaling flat back, hands on the floor or the shins. And place the hands on the floor, stepping back into plank. Tuck the elbows and hover down to chaturanga. And inhaling up dog, bringing the shoulders up back, opening the chest, and exhale down dog, curling the toes, coming back into a down dog. You can just walk through the heels here, stretching out through the calves and the hamstrings, pressing the chest towards the thighs, spreading through the shoulder blades. Palms of the hands are flat on the ground. Now looking forward, step the right foot, then the left foot forward. Coming into Uttanasana, exhaling and inhale, rising up. And exhale back to Uttanasana, forward fold. And inhaling, placing the left hand to the floor, the right hand twisting up, gazing towards that right hand up to the ceiling. Really trying to twist through the core, lengthening the spine, continuing the deep breath, and exhaling the right hand down. Inhale the left hand up, twisting now to the left side, gazing at the fingertips. And exhale the hand down. Place the hands on the mat, stepping back with the left and then the right foot into plank pose. Hover down, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog, opening the chest, exhaling into down dog. And inhale, raising the right leg up. Swing it forward to the chest and gently place the foot on the floor, coming into warrior one as you inhale, reaching up. Exhaling the hands to the floor, stepping back into plank and hover down. Inhaling up dog. Exhale down dog. And inhale, reaching that left foot to the sky, bringing it forward and stepping into warrior one. Inhale, reaching up, strong arms, opening the chest. Exhaling the hands to the mat and stepping back to plank. Hover down to chaturanga. Inhaling up dog and exhaling nice strong down dog. You can either step one foot at a time or roll over the toes. Inhaling that right leg up. And bring it forward again into a high lunge, reaching those arms up as you inhale. Continue to press through that back heel and bring that left hip forward so the hips are in nice alignment. And exhale the hands down behind the hips, interlace the fingers and reach down through the sacrum. Try to open that chest, open the heart. Again, this is a sequence to help develop our strength and our flexibility to get into wheel pose. Now adjust that back foot into warrior one and leaning forward, come to humble warrior, raising those hands behind the head, trying to get them up any amount as you stretch through the shoulders. Keep the shoulders pressed down and away from the ears, shoulder blades drawing together. Continue breathing and lower the hands to the hips and inhale back up. Inhale the arms up in a strong warrior one. Exhale the hands forward and step back into plank pose. Hover down, inhaling up dog, and exhale down dog, pressing into those heels. Adjust the feet if needed. And continue to breathe nice and deep here, stretching through the shoulder blades, pressing the fingertips into the ground. Inhale the left foot up, and exhale, bringing that foot forward into that nice high lunge. Inhale into a high lunge. Hands reaching up to the sky, arrow straight. Chest is open and lifted. Knee is tracking over that front toe. And exhale those hands down behind the back. Interlace the fingers the opposite way from before, stretching them down through the hips, trying to reach to the floor, opening the chest. And adjust those feet into warrior one and reach forward, stretching the arms up above the head into humble warrior. Bringing that chest forward towards the knee. Notice the knee and keep it tracking straight into those toes. So you don't want it going in or out. A good alignment there. Keep breathing. Pressing into the back heel. And lower those hands to the hips. Inhale, rising back up into a warrior one. Cartwheel those hands forward. Exhale into plank pose. Inhale. Holding plank. And exhale, hovering to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now come to all fours, bending those knees, and take the right arm, threading it through the needle under that left arm, bringing the shoulder to the mat, the right temple to the mat, stretching through the shoulder blades, really relaxing the body. And inhale back to all four and reverse sides. Left arm threading through, left temple to the floor. Just breathing deep. And exhale back into down or child's pose. Really stretch those fingertips. Try to bring the armpits down to the mat. Getting a nice long stretch through the spine as well as through the fingertips and through the armpits. And breathe. Inhale, coming back into down dog. Inhale that right leg up. Reaching to the sky. Now open those hips, bending the knee, coming into a scorpion pose. Keep the chest aligned so both shoulders are in alignment. Don't allow the right side of the body to open. And feel that stretch through the right side. Come back to three-legged dog. And replace the foot into down dog. Inhale through the left side. Keeping those hips level, rotating the inner thigh up to the sky. And now go ahead and open that thigh, bringing that leg into scorpion pose. Allowing the hip to open, keeping the shoulders level. Feeling that gentle twist through the spine. And come back to three-legged dog. And replace the foot into down dog. Looking forward at your fingertips, bend those knees and hop forward into flat back. Exhaling Uttanasana, forward fold. Place those hands on the mat and come down to the knees. We're going to now move into camel pose. Place both hands on the hips or the sacrum. Bring those elbows together as much as you can. You can see I really need to work on opening the chest more through here. But press those hands into the sacrum, drawing the tailbone down as you lift the chest and open through the chest. You can gaze upward, or if your neck is more loose, you can look back. But you're trying to press those hips forward and create a nice arch in the lower back. Good, and slowly come back up. This can be a really deep stretch, so we're going to counter this stretch with child's pose. Breathing deeply in child's pose. Good, and come back up. We are going to repeat that again, but taking it a little bit deeper. You can either do it the way we did it the first time, or you can follow me here, placing one hand on the ankle or the heel and inhaling the other arm up and back. Work on keeping the shoulders aligned here, creating an arch through the back, pressing those hips forward. You actually want to try and create a straight line between the knees and the hips there, so that's what we're going for. And gently ease out of it, coming back into child's pose. Holding that child's pose and breathing deep. And coming back up again, we're going to repeat it one more time, really working on flexibility in the back. This time, let's take both hands, first cartwheel back the right arm, then add that left arm if that's comfortable for you. You can drop that head back all the way and really press forward with the hips, creating an arch through the back, stretching the chest. Continue to breathe. It can be hard to breathe in this one. And gently come forward, easing out of this one. Be gentle on the neck. And coming again into child's pose, stretching out that lower back. Beautiful. We're going to bring those legs around so that we're coming into a seated forward fold. So flexing those feet, finding alignment there. This is a great place. You could use a blanket or a bolster underneath the hips to give you a little more height there. And just slowly walk that body forward, keeping the spine long, reaching the crown of the head towards the feet. Now, as a runner, I have very tight hamstrings, and so my forward folds are nothing to be excited about. But as you get into your forward fold, on your inhales, try to lengthen through the spine. On the exhales, relax forward, trying to bring the chest closer to the thighs. We're not so much concerned about the head touching the legs. We just want the chest to come towards the thighs. Continue to breathe. And when you're ready, slowly come up, easing out of that pose. We're going to actually come into bridge pose, preparatory for wheel. So lying on the back, place the hands next to the side, and you want your hips and your feet about a hand width apart. So you can test that out there. If you've got a little ponytail, you might want to adjust that. You want straight alignment with the neck. So pressing up through the heels, push the hands into the mat, bringing those heels up, or those hips up. Interlace the fingers, and then walk your shoulders under the back. Continue to press the hips up, lengthening through the neck to protect the neck. And continue your Ujjayi breathing, nice deep breathing in and out through the nose. Pressing those hips up to the sky, keeping the weight in the heels. Beautiful. And slowly exhale, bringing them down, walking the shoulders out. And just relax the knees together. Allow the lower back to release. Good, deep breathing. And we're going to repeat this again, so prepare. Rise up and interlace those fingers the opposite of the first time. Pressing those hips up to the sky. Continuing to work to create more arch through the lower back and through the shoulders. And gently easing out of the pose. And bring those knees into the chest, hugging the knees in, releasing that lower back. This can be a pretty intense pose. Most of us have very stiff backs, so it's a great preparation for wheel pose, which is our pose of the month. Now with both knees into the chest, bring the knees over to the left side, gazing at the fingertips on the right side. Gently twisting the spine. And slowly bring them back to center and turn them to the opposite side. Gazing to the left, knees to the right. And slowly, slowly bring those knees back into center again. And gently come up into a seated position. Thank you for joining me today.